Hello? Get in here, get in here. Get in here right now. Kim and Kyla, come get y'all juice. Kim and Kyla, come get y'all juice. Like the live stream, period. I know you see that right there. I know you see that right there. Period. It's time, honey. It's time to go into the other room. Come over here real quick. Get closer, get closer. Yeah. It's giving exclusive now. We giving the exclusive. Period. We're entering the exclusivity chat. Okay. Somebody said, "Come hither, children." Right. I thought you were going to show the sink. You know what? I can show the sink now over on Patreon. Link is in the bio, girl. I started that thing. Hold on, it's a little quicker, huh? Give me a second. Actually, never mind. I was gonna turn the camera a little bit, but I ain't even gonna mess with that. I ain't gonna mess with that. Somebody, I published the dang on thing. I popped the tour now. We gonna get into that on the Patreon a little bit. So the Patreon is live, girl. I published the page, girl. I'm also browning some butter because we're gonna make some cookies. But I published the page 2 minutes in. Somebody already subscribed, girl. How you even know? How you even? I didn't tell anybody. How you even know? I just got off the road. It's rainy here in Georgia. Ooh. Just in time. What happened to Trey and his baby mama? I don't know who that is or what you even talking about, baby. What is you even talking about? What is you even talking about? Somebody said send me a plate. I said, how'd you even know, girl? So shout out to Wet My Plants. Y'all need usernames. That's somebody said, here comes the gaslighting. What does gaslighting mean? I never heard. LOL, period, more cookies. Right, period, more cookies. I'm not doing YouTube memberships as of right now. And I'll talk a little bit about that, okay, girl? But I need to keep an eye on this browning butter because I don't want it to be black butter. Because we're not finna burn that today, okay? We are gonna make something that I made here on the channel before, which are pumpkin spice brown. Period. We got a new member. Shout out to EVO. Shout out to EVO. EVEO. Period. Extra virgin olive oil. Get into it. We're gonna make pumpkin spice sandwich cookies. So it's gonna be like a brown butter pumpkin spice. I add, I've refined this like recipe over the years, and so I haven't made it in a very long time because all my stuff has been in storage, and I didn't make any baked goods this past November, and this is my favorite time to bake. So I want to get into this before the new year, you know what I'm saying? Before the new year. So it's going to be a brown butter pumpkin spice cookie, okay? With also a brown butter cream cheese, quote unquote buttercream, okay? So we're going to put that in the middle and sandwich the cookies. The oven is preheated to 350. I'm browning 1 stick of butter. Okay, you need to brown pretty much a stick and a half of butter for this entire recipe. A half a stick for the cream cheese. And somebody said, oh, give me 20 of these. It sounds good. They are good. I make them every single year. Last year, I was working very hard to refine this recipe. I was making them every single weekend when I had time because I felt like it was missing something from the beginning. And then I kept going and going, adding more stuff, browning. There are also a few little techniques and tricks and stuff. I already browned a stick of butter. Okay, that's about 113 grams of butter for the cookie base, for the cookies. So I already did that, and one of the tricks that I found was helpful refining this recipe is adding the water back in. So what you do when you brown butter is you pretty much get rid of all the water. Like, I don't know if you can hear, but the brown butter is like sizzling on the stove, girl. And what that is just the water boiling out of the butter. And then you're left with what we call milk solids. And you can literally see them in the pan. You're like, oh snap. So there's a bunch of water and butter. You boil that out, the milk solids are left, and then those toast. So you'll hear the sizzling, and then it'll stop because that's all the water is gone. And that's when you have to really keep an eye on the butter. Like right now, the sizzling is going down on the butter that I have on the stove. And girl, that's when the water will start to toast. Will tell us about each tier on Patreon. I'm gonna get into it. But this is one of the tricks I feel like was like a no-brainer was to add the water back in, because then it's like you need a little bit more moisture. It makes your cookies like a bit more chewy, moist, and I don't want to say moist, but soft and not hard. They're not dry. You know what I mean? So I always add like an ice cube back into the brown butter, which is it's in there. And sometimes it don't melt. Sometimes the butter like hardens around it and kind of creates like an igloo moment where where it's like, girl, I need you to melt all the way. I hope it ain't no little bit of ice in there in that little butter mound. But I already did that. I have some butter in here. Oh, this is actually perfectly toasted. So I'm gonna take this out. This is for the buttercream. So actually, let me do this, and then I'll get into what the tiers are over on Patreon. Shout out to Ashley. Okay, shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to Clark. Shout out to Alexa. Shout out to Alexis. Shout out to Tanaka. Shout out to EBO again. Period. Subscribe. So they say subscribe to the lowest tier because your girl's broke. That's the thing, is like the lowest tier still gets some exclusive stuff, okay? So I'm gonna talk about the lowest tier as while I get this like buttercream ready. So I need some cream cheese, okay? So and you need it cold too. Don't be like me yesterday, because I was supposed to go live yesterday, and I put out all this stuff and had it room temperature when it was supposed to be cold, girl. So you need 4 ounces of cream cheese, but I'm actually gonna make 8. I'm gonna make 2 times the cream cheese frosting, the brown butter cream cheese frosting, because I already made a batch of the cookies yesterday, and now I'm making like another batch of the cookies, so I just need 2 times of the frosting. So the lowest tier, girl, while I put this cream cheese, cut it up into blocks and put it in this little heat safe bowl, you're going to get over on Patreon, girl, link in the bio. You see the little thing right there, you see the little thing. You're gonna get exclusive live streams. And I have to like actually brush up on like what, cause it's a whole lot of different stuff up in here. So it's gonna be, let me see, girl. Let me see. Yeah, it's exclusive live streams. And these are gonna be like the live streams that, it's gonna be exclusive live streams and discounted merch, because merch will be coming early 2025, period. And it's gonna be so cute. I feel like I gagged myself with it, but early 2025, the merch is gonna come out. You're gonna get discounted merch if you are even on the lowest tier, right? Shout out to Nikayla, period, Nikayla. Shout out to Kalia, shout out to Ashley R, Clark, Amber, Alexa, Alexis, Latoya, Tanaka, and EVO, period. So it's gonna be exclusive live streams and discounted merch. The live streams are gonna be not just these kind of live streams, but there's so many times where I wanna go live where I'm like, I'm traveling, I'm in a hotel, I just ordered like PF change for whatever reason, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could go live, but I don't, because I'm like, I don't wanna just go live on my computer. Like, I need my whole like setup, because I have lights here, cameras, action. So you're gonna get exclusive live streams when I'm like out and about, when I'm just wanting to like talk while I'm doing my hair. I'm gonna go live then. All those moments where I'm like not produced, I haven't produced like a whole thing or planned it all out, I'm gonna go live as often as I can, and those are gonna be exclusive to Patreon, okay? So you're gonna get those, you're gonna get that. You're also gonna get a discounted merch, okay? So I'm gonna give you a promo code for all the girls who subscribe there. So that's that. So now let me go ahead and do this little thing. Let me get a little knife. Period. And the perks of each level are going to develop over time as I figure out like what the workload is and what I can offer. Because I don't want to just like offer just any old thing that I don't know that if I can really deliver on. / if like I want to really develop some fun stuff for y'all, not have it just be like some plain whatever. Something that's sustainable but also fun. So we are, boundaries all 2025. We're not trying to work ourselves to death, but we also are trying to offer real value to the girls. I mean, you can check out if you want to go ahead. You can check out the membership tiers over on Patreon. The link is in the bio, girl. The quality of your stream is so good. Thank you, girl. It took a lot, and I can talk. That's another thing. Like, tier 2, I want to say. Let me see, girl. Tier 2. Right, so tier 2 is going to have all that linked. It's going to be exclusive live streams as well as discounted merch, but also exclusive videos that won't be necessarily going live on my actual YouTube channel. It'll be exclusive, casual, chill videos over there that have a bit more like nicheness to it. You know, things that like y'all want to watch, y'all want to see me do or talk about. Like if you have questions about editing, if you have questions about fitness, questions about all that kind of stuff, that's where I'll be answering those questions over there. Things that I know that not everybody necessarily wants to hear, but like y'all want to hear. Okay? So that's gonna live over there too. Also, the last few Vlogmas videos are gonna go live over on that channel. I have a few vlogs left, so I'm gonna put those over there. And tier 2 and tier 3 are going to get access to that, early access to that. Those two vlogs I'm not sure yet, may actually end up also going live on this channel too. But it's gonna be more niche videos over there, okay? And then tier 3 is gonna be all of that plus a free merch item. So I'm gonna give the girls. Tier 3 is for the girls who really try to support. Because I know one thing I'm trying to do in 2025 is accept the blessings. You know, I'm always, and I know some of you out there probably understand this in terms of how you are. Like I will often like people will be like, oh, we want to help you with your nonprofit. Oh, we want to help you with this. I'm an editor. Blah, blah, blah. I can help you. And I don't know why, but I'm always like, I'll do it myself. Like, I need to do it myself. I have to do it myself. This year has taught me that like, I can't do everything myself. Okay? And it's actually better. And it's actually not just better for me not to do everything myself, but it's also like disrespectful to the blessings that like, oh girl, don't cry. It's disrespectful to the blessings that I feel like God has been giving me this entire time, like community, my friends helping me this year. Like if I had just said I was gonna do everything myself this year, I would have been done. They would have been took me out of here. Like I would have been done. You know what I mean? So in this new year, I'm like accepting the help, accepting the blessings when people are literally trying to like give me something that would make my life easier. Like I'm accepting that. So tier number 3 is that kind of tier that I wanted to open up to you because I wanted, if I would have it be one tier, you know what I mean, the mid tier, and just like offer everything to everybody. But that final tier is for people to like truly, because people have been saying we want to like truly support you. How can we support you or whatever? And they want to go the extra mile for that. Not everybody can do that, and I understand that, but that tier 3 is for those girls who are like, okay, we really want to support him. So we'll do on tier 3 exclusive live streams, exclusive videos, plus a free merch item, and some shout outs here and there. But also these, like I said, these tiers are going to be like developed over time with the perks are, because this is my first time doing Patreon. You know what I mean? I don't know really what it's like. I've never even subscribed to somebody on Patreon, but you know, I did as much research as I could. And it's like, just go, just do it. Girl, I need to transfer this to this bowl. So we have the, hold on girl, let me pause for a second. So I have the 8 ounces of cream cheese in here. Usually it would be 4 ounces, but I'm making twice the batch. And I'm gonna pour in 113 grams of warm or slash hot. Where's my back on fingers? See, I came up, okay. Right, period. I was about to say, one of y'all came in here moving my spatulas and stuff, trying to cause confusion while I'm trying to talk about Patreon. Whole bunch of confusion. We don't need no confusion, okay? So I'm pouring this brown butter over this cold cream cheese. That's what you need to do. So it's usually 56 grams of brown butter over 4 ounces of cream cheese. Okay, that's the beginnings of the cream cheese frosting. Okay, get all that brown stuff, girl, because that's the flavor. So they say, hey, well, hey, Anna. Shout out to Nish. I want to say, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Nish. Shout out to Iman. Shout out to Ashley, Nakayla, Kalia, Ashley, Clark, Amber, Alexa, Alexis, Latoya, Tanaka, EVO, period. And we wet my plants. who subscribed way earlier. I was like, huh? Shout out to y'all. Thank you for supporting. I can't wait to start uploading the content, girl. Hello, Will. Hi, Martell. Sharp. Anyway, girl. Let me go ahead and make this. Okay. Period. Now, usually you would add 400 or 200 grams of confectioner sugar or like powdered sugar to this as well for a typical serving, but I'm going to add 400 grams. And this is where I actually need to wait a little bit. I think I need to, let me see. I think I'm gonna mix this up. Wait, I'm also gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla and a little bit of kosher salt. And then I'm gonna just mix that hoe up, pretty much, stir. I'm just gonna stir, okay? I don't know if I wanna, I think I wanna do this in the stand mixer. But I'm gonna mix this up, yeah, with the vanilla and a pinch of kosher salt. Okay, so let's get a little bit of kosher salt in here. A little pinch. Girl, that's too much, that's too much. Girl, what am I supposed to do with this kosher salt? In the sink. In the sink. Someone say, hey, well, you should, in the sink. That's where I just put it, in the sink. What he making? I'm making pumpkin spice sandwich, brown butter. I don't even know how do you even explain this, girl? It's just something sweet for the kids. It's a pumpkin spice, a brown butter pumpkin spice cookie, okay? That we're gonna make a little bit more spicy. I like mine with a lot of cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. So I'm gonna add pumpkin pie spice to the flour, but all those extra things as well. Plus, a brown butter cream cheese frosting. Okay. You walk back from the South Pole fast. What is you talking about? Not the sink tonight, y'all. Please, not the sink. Not you. Not you. Not you. For your man. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Sasha. Period. Shout out to Latoya. The sink. Yeah, no more. No. Y'all gonna get the first video I'm uploading to that dang Patreon is gonna be a whole a review of my sink. And I'm gonna need the girls to go evangelize to the girls. Deja, shout out to Deja. Period. Why it's not letting me click? I know you lying. I need a new iPhone. Actually, I do. When you want to really get into it. Anyway, let me mix this up. Let me get my little teaspoon of vanilla, right? Right? Teaspoon of vanilla. Where's my vanilla? Let me get the teaspoon of vanilla. Oop, my bad, y'all. My vanilla is in here. Oop. Oop. I knocked the whole camera over pretty much. I don't know why it's not letting me click. That's crazy. Hello. Teaspoon of vanilla. Coco, shout out to Coco. And Deja and Steve and Sasha and Latoya and Naya, Iman, Ashley, Nakayla, Kalia, Ashley, Clark, Amber, Alexa, Alexis, Latoya, the Tanaka, and EVO, and Wet My Plants from earlier. Let me get my teaspoon thing. Period. Okay. Actually, I would love some sink merch. Oh, y'all want a sink tier? You want me to put a sink tier up there? I'm gonna put a sink tier up there for $1, and then y'all can. That $1 will give you access to an exclusive video of my sink. How about that? Should I add that? So y'all can leave me alone for once. Leave me alone. So we did a pinch of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla. It's supposed to be 4 ounces of cream cheese originally, and then 56 grams of browned butter. Will run it back. I'm sorry, what we doing? Brown butter, pumpkin spice, brown butter, cream cheese frosting, brown butter, pumpkin spice cookies, brown butter, cream cheese frosting. Oh my God, I feel like a teacher when you say the directions and everybody still messing up. Put the Scantron right here, baby. Scantron right here, pins over here. Why is there pins in the Scantron pile? Why are there pins in the Scantron pile? Scantron's over here. Pins over here. Somebody said TSA will. TSA will. Now one day when can we shorten it a bit? What you mean can we shorten it a bit? Oh my God. Pumpkin spice cream cheese sandwiches. Does that sound good to you? That doesn't even sound good. That doesn't sound good to me. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Marlene. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Coco, Deja, Steve Butler, Sasha, Latoya, Niche or Nish, Iman, Ashley, Nakayla, Kalia, period. Ashley. Girl, I'm getting a little phone call. Not right now, girl. Ashley, Clark, Amber, Alexa, Alexis. That's what I want for Christmas. Alexis. Come on, Alexis. Don't hit me. Don't come here with no Honda, baby. I need a Lexus. No shade to Hondas. It's just what I want right now is that Lexus. Shout out to EVO and Wet My Plants from earlier. Please, Miss River. Shout out to Amber and Stephanie. Okay, let's mix this up. Oh, girl, I should really use something else, huh? For this. This ain't mixing too well like this. This is getting on my nerves. I'm going to use the stand mixer. And then I'm gonna add my confectioner's sugar, which I already have measured out. Usually I'm gonna put the recipe in the description box. But let's go ahead and get on to making the actual cookie batter, because I already have the brown butter in the mixer for that, and I need another mixer bowl. That would be the best thing to do, right? Is to just get another mixer bowl that can like go on my stand, instead of like having to do the cookie batter first and then the frosting. Another live. Yeah, girl, what you trying to say? Another live. Why are you saying it like that? My butter is like, because I put that ice in there. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Let me get a spoon, Lord. This got me stressed out because ain't nothing going right. Okay, there we go. Okay, right. Period. So what we're gonna add to this is some, let me do my flour mixture first. So we have 213 grams of flour. We're gonna add in, let's see, We're gonna do 3/4 tablespoons of baking powder and 3/4 tablespoons, 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder and 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. So this is 1/4 of a teaspoon measure. 1, girl, 2, and 3. Speaking of 3, girl, when y'all watch that Beyonce bowl, girl, when homegirl said, when she started the performance after the whole pre-recorded part with 16 Carriages and Blackbird, she walked onto stage and she said, 1, 2, tray, 4. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. She said it 3 times. Look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse. She said tray. Why would she just randomly switch to French? Why would you randomly switch to French like that? 1, 2, tray, 4. I think Act 3 is coming. I think that's what she meant by that, actually. 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I think that's what she meant by that. Later on, when the performance was over, Miss Girl posted, I'm sure she didn't post it, but somebody else posted, okay, to her Instagram, a little video that where the caption was, look at that horse. Okay? The caption was, look at that horse. So far, we've gotten 2 different horses. I think it's time for the 3rd horse. She said, look at that horse 3 times. Act 3 is coming on 1/14/25. She not that cunning. I clocked her T. We need we need 1 teaspoon. We need 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. I think that's what it is. I think that little halftime, not little because it was a big one, but that halftime performance was pretty much like okay, that's enough. Shout out to Tsunya. I think she was just like, I did my big one. You know, I got my awards for being country and all that stuff. Like, this is gonna be y'all's treat for Cowboy Carter. It's time to move on to a new one. Let's go to the 3rd one. Shout out to Ariane, shout out to Tsunya, shout out to Marissa, shout out to Portia and Sudi or Suddy, and shout out to Amber and Stephanie and Marlene and Anna, or is it Stefan? You know, it's Stephanie, girl. Coco, Deja, Steve, Sasha, Latoya, Nish, Iman, Ashley, Nikayla, Kalia, Ashley again, a different Ashley, I think, and Clark, and Amber, and Alexis, period, and Tanaka, and EVO, and Wet My Plants from earlier, because who is EVO? We need to find out who EVO, unmask yourself, because as soon as I published the page, how you even know it was out? I didn't even make an announcement yet, and you was already subscribed. I think it's gonna be a rock album because literally Betty Davis was referenced so many times. Betty Davis and the Betty Black tour also. Anyway, that's that. So we got that. Now we need 2 tablespoons of pumpkin spice. And let's get this show on the road, baby. 2 tablespoons of pumpkin spice. Ooh. This is my favorite part. Adding the stuff. 2 tablespoons of pumpkin spice. And this is where I would say, like, be liberal with it. You know, this ain't the time to be skimping on seasonings. Girl, put that stuff in there. 2 tablespoons, but I'm gonna add a little bit more of specific ingredients that I like the flavor of. Like cinnamon, girl. Cinnamon challenge. Imagine I did the cinnamon challenge right now. Should I do the cinnamon challenge right now? Should I do this? What if I do the cinnamon challenge right now? Should I do that? Somebody said, go ahead. Please, no. Bruh, girl, no. Why not? Should I just do it? I kind of want to do it because I've never done it. Somebody said, yes. I'm going to try it. Hold on. I need to make sure there's a way to get to my sink. I'm going to put a little bit in there, but I'm going to add like, maybe like a half a teaspoon more of cinnamon because cinnamon is tasty. And then I'm going to add some ginger. Some ginger. Boom, 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 boom. Not too much because ginger is like Effie. Too loud on the track. Nutmeg. Some nutmeg in there because nutmeg is tasty. I want to do it. Actually, no, it's not safe. Okay. Okay, mom said it's not safe. Glozell crying right now. Nobody gonna call 911 for you. Don't make us a witness. Iman said, do it. Do it, do it, do it, Rose says. I'm gonna just do like a little bit. I'm not gonna do like the girls be doing. Yes, I'm not giving Glozell. I'm not doing Glozell. I just want to see. I want to do it. I'm not doing Glozell did a whole thing. Why would she do that? Get some water. Uh-oh. I think I need to make sure I have a clear path to my sink. Hold on. Let me close the dishwasher. Okay, here we go. Get some milk on standby. Ew! Ew! What the heck? God, why would y'all tell me to do that and make... Ew, it's still in my mouth. Oh, snap. Oh, my God. Oh. Ew, it's like stays in your mouth. What the heck? It's like, it burns. Why would y'all tell me to do that? Yeah, you. Talking about do it. Yeah. Nobody ain't tell me nothing about how it would be dangerous for me to do. Anyway, what the heck? Let's see. Shout out to Lakia, shout out to Tiv, okay? New members, period. Patreon down below, now live, baby. Let me call my man and tell him to come back home. Okay, we got that together. We need to whisk it. It's still in my mouth. One thing about it is gonna clear the sinuses right on up. I'm not gonna be sick for the rest of my life with doing that. Ew. And it doesn't taste good. It's hot in here. Y'all hot or what? You know another thing I wanna do? I wanna oh no, every time I cough I feel like I'm back there. I'll get PTSD. I want to do the hot ones challenge so bad. Even though it's so stupid, you're never going to want cinnamon again. I'm never doing that again. I'm never listening to y'all again when it comes to stuff like that. Y'all not about to play me with no sick joke. Anyway, we have our dry ingredients together. Make sure we put in the baking powder, we put in the baking soda, we put in the salt, we put in the flavor. We have the flour. That's all we pretty much need for that. And then we just add it to this butter that's already in here. We have 113 grams of butter, 1 stick of butter that's browned. So we're just gonna put that in there. Woo! Actually should have mixed up I actually should have did this first and mixed in the pumpkin. You actually need 120 grams of pumpkin as well. So let me just add that right now, whatever. I already added the flour. You usually mix the wet ingredients first and then you mix in the dry ingredients, but whatever, girl. We doing cinnamon challenges and promoting Patreon today. So it's just all topsy-turvy. 120 grams, girl. Hopefully they still come out good. Ooh, I put in way too much. Take a little bit out. Period. 120 grams. And I still got stuff left over. This big can of I'm never gonna get through this can, Lord. Big old can of pumpkin. Ain't nobody tell me about all that pumpkin. Where am I? Just put it right there, Lord. Okay, so we got the pumpkin in there, the butter, all that stuff, right? Okay, pumpkin, butter, flour. We need the sugar, duh. We need the sugar, 100 grams of sugar. 100 grams of granulated, like white sugar. 100 grams. $100 grams. Period, 100 grams. And then you need 150 grams of light brown sugar. Okay. Make cookie dough croissants. Maybe I will make that. I've actually seen, y'all know Brookie? Sounds like somebody y'all went to school with, huh? No, girl, that's a cookie company. 150 grams of this. Brookie, it's like an Australian cookie company. And they put their cookies in like these big pink boxes. She makes, she has a recipe for a croissant cookie. I think the girl's name is Brooke or something like that. How original, Brookie. You just put your name with cookie. I'm kidding, her stuff look good. I would literally fly across to, I've never been to Australia, but I'm thinking this year is my year, huh? 43. Actually, fun fact, when I was in New Orleans, it was my first time, I think, or second time. No, first time going for like Essence Fest. We need 150 grams of this. Period. This is my first time going to Essence Fest, and my friends had left already. We stayed in a hostel. We got like a private hostel. It was a private ensuite hostel, but we had all the beds, so it was like we were in there. It was like a hotel, but it was like 5 beds in there for us. And it was a really nice hostel. And they had left already, so I was there by myself. Like, they left back home, and I had like an extra day in the hostel. And 2 other random girls, they were Australian, they moved in to the hostel that I was in. And we were just like kikiing. They were so much fun. It was like 2 random like white Australian girls, and we was kikiing so bad. Like, we went straight down to what's the big street? What's the big long street? What's the big long street? Anyway, let me go ahead and mix this up, girl. What's the big long street in New Orleans? What's the big long street again? In New Orleans, where everybody get drunk and stuff. It's called Canal? Bourbon Street? Is it Bourbon? Shout out to Tiffy Cash, period. Bourbon Street. Okay, that's what it's called. I haven't been in so long. But we went straight down to Bourbon Street, girl. It felt like an episode of Broad City. We were just like sitting down. We just went to anywhere. We was going anywhere, like just sitting down. It was like people playing music on the street. We sitting there dancing to the music. Hey, Sudi, period. it. I'm gonna read your message. Not aloud, but I'm gonna read it. Sudi, thank you for that. I don't know how to do that yet. How do you change that? I don't know nothing about this. Girl. Let me see real quick. See if I can change that. Hold on, girl. Give me a second. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll be right back while that is mixing over there. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna continue my story about these Australian girls.
For real?
Wow. What made you want to do a gospel album?
For real?
Wow. What made you want to do a gospel album?
For real?
Wow. What made you want to do a gospel album?
For real?
Wow.
Okay. Girl, that took a long time. Thank you so much, Sootie girl, because I would have never known. I would have never known. But thank you so much. Also, thank you for your gift. Girl, Sootie gave me a long time ago, and it came at the weirdest time because I was so depressed, but I was so thankful for this gift that came like via Amazon. I was like, huh? I think you gave it to me via my P.O. box or something like that. I can't really remember, but I remember getting this like, oh, can y'all even see me? Yeah, y'all can see me. I remember getting like this, what is it called? It's like it was like a heart-shaped waffle maker. And I remember being like, oh, this is, I think maybe it was, I don't know if it was like during during Valentine's Day or if it was like around Christmas or something like that. But I remember being so down. And then I got that gift and I was like so thankful for it. And I forgot to say thank you. Or maybe I think I did end up using it on a live stream at some point. Maybe you didn't see that live stream, maybe you did. I don't know, I don't remember. But I was making heart-shaped waffles and I still have it. It's in one of these boxes somewhere. But thank you so much. Am I saying your name right? Is it Sootie or Suddy or something like that? Thank you for that. Cause that really did brighten up my day, and I love using that because it's so easy to use, and it like makes cute little heart-shaped waffles. Like who wouldn't want that? But thank you for that. My cookies, girl, are nice and mixed up. Let me go ahead and look and scrape the bowl. I think they're all good to go. They should look like this. Okay, it's not as like hearty of a cookie dough. It should be soft. It has pumpkin in it, you know what I mean? Which is also nice because it doesn't require eggs. When you put pumpkin is like a natural kind of egg substitute. Okay, so they're perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up with where's my spatula? Oh, dang, it's over here. Let me get another spatula. Ooh. Got cinnamon all in my mouth. Yeah, thank you, Sootie, for that. Is it Sootie? I don't know if she said. Wet my pants. That's why I asked y'all all right up there. Wet my pants is in here. Wet my pants. How you know I had a Patreon before all the girls did? I got a notification earlier. I said, oh, no, wet my pants. Wet my plants. My bad. Not wet my pants. Girl, I said, what in the world? You must have been searching or something. Because I did say I was going to, like, launch today. But anyway, girl. Please, I got to change this username. Y'all always saying pants. My bad. Let me just scrape the bowl a little bit because I see a little butter at the bottom. And you don't want that, okay? When it comes to baking, you want everything to be combined. Otherwise, your cookie's gonna come out lopsided and maybe like pockets of flour in there. It's just not cute. So give it one little last, you know what I'm saying, thing, or it's gonna be like flat. And we don't want that, so Okay, mix that up. Everything's nice and combined, thank God. And now I'm going to go ahead and scoop these hoes out onto a baking sheet. I like to use my big, oh, of course it's in the dishwasher. Give me a second. I like to use the biggest one I got, girl. The biggest cookie scoop I got. Okay, this is a 3 tablespoon. Okay, just make sure it's fully dry because I did just run the dishwasher. And I can't find none of my freaking, that's what I need to get. I want to get some like really cute dish towels and stuff, like drying towels. I need a new couch and a kitchen table. Anyone in Virginia? Sody! Girl, we gotta get you a couch and a kitchen table. I need the same thing. I'm looking for a couch and a kitchen table. Okay. So let me go ahead and scoop right onto the tray. Ugh. And they smell delicious already. Like, actually move this out the way. I'm doing too much. We're gonna move that out the way and put this actually on the counter. But shout out to the girls signing up for the Patreon. We got Tiara. We got, oh, thank you, Tiara. And Sudi. Is it Sudi or is it Suddy? Megezi. Is that how you say it? Shout out to you. It could be Gazi. Megzi. We got Gabby. We got Alexandra, period. We got Brianna. Wet my plants. Send me a little message. Okay. Send me a little message. You didn't spook me out. You didn't spook me out. I'm dead. Wet my plants. No, you didn't spook me out. I was just like, how? I didn't even announce that hell yet. I didn't know people could like already search you up. Lauren, shout out to Lauren, shout out to Tiffy, Lakia, Tiff, period, Tunya, Ariane, Marissa, Portia, Sudi, Sudi, Amber, Stephanie, Marlene, Anna, Coco, Deja, Steve, Sasha, Latoya, Niche. I have to say Latoya like that. Latoya, like Latoya Luckett. Iman, did any of y'all watch Latoya Forever? She used to be my show back in the day. Latoya Forever, she was like a Canadian. I mean, I'm sure she still vlogs and stuff. But back when she was with that guy Adam, I don't know what happened. I just like, life was happening for me, and then I checked back in and she was with a whole new man. But she has like the most cute, she has the cutest little kids. I think she lives in ATL now. Then it got really weird. Latoya Forever was so much fun. I used to watch Latoya Forever and Rochelle. What was her name? I used to watch them every single week. They was putting out good YouTube videos, like some vlogs back in the day, like family vlogs and stuff. I was eating it up. Wasn't she on? I think she ended up being on like Real Housewives or something, and people liked her on it. Cause she's just like funny. She's just like a funny girl. And she's true. She's not new to this. She's true to this. Like, but anyway, Latoya Forever. I know it's a bunch of millennials in here because of the Ambers, Ashleys, and Alexis. Speaking of Ashley, shout out to Ashley, Nikayla, Kalia, Ashley again, Clark, Amber, Alexa, Alexis, Latoya. My best friend's name when I was younger, her name was Alexis. And then we fell out because of an accident. Like, we was play fighting in the hallway. She was like literally my best friend. We was play fighting in the hallway. Like, we was really like just play fighting. And then I think I hit her too hard by accident. And she just got really like upset. And it was one of those things where it was like, wow, I thought we was having fun. But then she got really upset. And it almost was as if like she was upset about something else, not the play fight. And I couldn't put my finger. I didn't know why she was upset. She wouldn't tell me. And she just stopped talking to me. I was like, dang. Tanaka, EVO, and Wet My Plants. Period. Okay, so we got, let me see, I can scoop like, I can scoop a few more. I'ma just wait. I'ma just, or maybe just put this on like another piece. I guess I'll just put it on here. I have more cookies already chilled overnight, which is really what you want to do with most cookies, is chill them overnight because the flavor really develops. The flour really uptakes all of the flavor. But I have a few extra left over, and I always do. So let me just scoop the rest of this out and put this also on the baking sheet. Oh girl, don't fail me now, cause this whole like to act up. 39. Y'all putting y'all ages out there? Shout out to Janae. I'm gonna say it's Janae. Is that how you say it? Shout out to Janae. I need to get all this cookie out of here because I gotta make my frosting in here. Get on out of there. Get all that cookie out. Hey, I know that cookie good. Hey, my name is Tisha. I'll be your waiter today. What will you have to drink? Cranberry juice. Hey, I know that cookie good. What? Imagine your waiter said that to you. Hey, I know that cookie good. What? Okay. Let me just grab my purse and go. I like that y'all can send me messages and I can actually talk to y'all one-on-one. I've been wanting a way to like talk to y'all actually one-on-one, like direct messages. And y'all can literally send me direct messages when you sign up on Patreon. It's me, the Puerto Rican cutie. Okay, Tiffy. Period. I'm not gonna read y'all's messages out loud. That's between us. But let me go ahead and do this. It's always like this little bit left over, which is why I'm gonna just put it into a ball, like a small one, and I'm gonna just eat it without, after it bakes, but without any of the cream on there. Okay, and then I have some in the freezer, in the refrigerator, ready to go. I made these yesterday, period. And I'm gonna just stick these in here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 cookies, 7, 8, 7. We need one more. This will make about 8 sandwiches, but they're big, they're huge sandwiches, like cookie sandwiches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will make about 11 or 12 huge cookie sandwiches if you make 2 of them. I'm gonna just put this in the freezer, in the refrigerator, the little small one. Where did you find your recipes? So I have a cookie book, a cookie recipe book, but they don't be good straight out the gate. You gotta like refine them. You gotta do what you think is good for them. But if you read a lot of cookie recipes and if you watch a lot of people make cookies, I love baking cookies specifically. I love cookies. I also like making cupcakes, and I would like to branch out into other things like macarons or macaroons. Which one is the girl? Macarons, the ones with the stuff on it, the sandwiches. I would love to try those, but it's so different. It seems so daunting, but I'm gonna get into it. But cookies specifically, it's like once you learn the bones of it, you can do so much to it, and you learn tips and tricks along the way. And some tips and tricks come from within, girl, where you're like, oh, that makes sense. Like you just put the water back in the brown butter after you boil it out, so that your cooking can be like a little bit softer. So you find recipes out there and then you make them how you want to make them. Now you give me banana bread vibes. And what does that mean? Anyway, these are going to go in here for about 14, 15 minutes. Actually, around 15 minutes. I'm gonna just do one at a time, because I'm not trying to play with that stuff in there. I'm gonna do one at a time, about 15 minutes. Timer, 15 minutes. Ooh. And who keep leaving my cabinets open? Does anyone like Flo the girl group? Me. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando? Me. I saw Flo in LA, and you would know that if you follow me on my second YouTube channel. I literally have a whole vlog where I went to go see Flo in LA. I think it was their last tour stop in America too. Okay. Now I need to. I'm gonna be right back. Well, let me shout out the girls first. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Aisha. Okay. New members of the Patreon. I'm gonna be right back. I just have to wash this in my sink. And then I'll come back and I'll finish out I need to make the frosting. I'll be right back. Actually, how does this work? Yeah, give me 1 second.
For real?
Wow. What made you want to do a gospel album?
For real?
Wow. What made you want to do a gospel album?
And we back. Shout out to the girls. I'm glad y'all are like messaging me. Aww. And when I get to my computer, I'll try to type back and message y'all so we can actually like chat and stuff. Let's see. We got Tootie. Tooted up Tootie. We got Mystique. Shout out to Mystique. I saw your message, Mystique. We got Rose. Okay, Rose. Rose. Any relationship to Rose Toy? We got Seti again with another message. I'm gonna get back to y'all's messages later. Mystique, Deja sent me a little message. Now, Deja. It's gonna be the first post soon as I put it up soon as I get into it. Okay, we got K, XK, Angela, Aisha, Tiff, Janae. I think that's how you say it. Let me see. Let me keep going. Rose, Tiara, Megsy, Gabby, Alexandra, Brianna, Wet My Plants, Lauren, Tiffy, Tiffy, Tiffy Taffy, Lakia. We got Tiff again. We got Tunya, Tunya. Period. Ariane, Marissa, Portia, Amber, Stephanie girl, Marlene, Anna, Coco. Any relationship to Puffs, Miss Puffs. Deja again, Steve. Shout out to Steve, Sasha, Latoya forever, get into it. Nish, Iman, Ashley, Kayla, Kalia, Ashley again, Clark, Amber, Alexa. Alexis is what we want for Christmas. Another Latoya, Tanaka, EVO, and Wet My Plants. Now let's get into making this thing already so we can get the heck up out of here. Because I do got things to do because I am a busy woman. So we got cream cheese in here. We got 8 ounces because I'm making twice the batch, right? But it's usually 4 ounces of cream cheese. And then it's 56, or rather, actually, yeah, it's usually 56 grams of brown sugar in this, but I used 113 grams, which is like a full stick of butter, typically. Jesus Christ. And then there's a teaspoon of vanilla. Did I put a teaspoon or did I put... I think I only put 1 teaspoon, but I need to put 2 teaspoons because I'm making twice the batch. So I need to actually put another teaspoon in here, actually. And then a pinch of salt. And I feel like I put 2 pinches in there pretty much. Let me put some more vanilla in there. So I almost played myself. Did he put them in the oven? Yeah, I put them in the oven and they have a timer going on there 7 minutes before they're done pretty much. And then I have another batch. Did I put 2 in here already or 1? What is he making, y'all? I'm making pumpkin spice sandwich cookies with brown butter cream cheese frosting. And it's delicious. Because the pumpkin cookies are so soft because pumpkin is so full of moisture. They're so soft. It's a really like chewy, like a perfectly chewy cookie. And that brown butter really, really spices it up and gives it like a warm, kind of like Christmassy vibe. It's just like butter that's toasted. Imagine that. And then there's pumpkin spice in there. And then I put extra like nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon in there. A lot of cinnamon. And then you make a cream cheese with brown butter frosting, which is what we're making now, which is 4 ounces of cream cheese, 56 grams of browned butter. Yeah, I don't like pumpkin, but that sounds good. It literally is so good. Yeah. And then we're gonna put in, girl, a lot of confectioner sugar. This is a lot of sugar, girl. It's 400 grams of sugar. Usually it's just 200 grams of confectioner sugar, but I'm making 2 batches at the same time. So I'm just put that in there. Ooh! Y'all smoking up in here. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's in my eyes. I'll be like, what's gonna happen to me if I suck up confectioner sugar? Like, does it go in my blood or something? Shout out to Miss Incognitex. I don't know who you really are, Miss Incognitex. So covert and incognito. Shout out to Sequoia. I got a little message from you. I'm gonna respond to y'all's messages, but I'm reading it now. Period. Sequoia. Anicia Benitez. Period. Katiana. Okay, I'm trying to turn the page. Nia. Shout out to Nia. Rosie Rose, Alexandra, all the girls. Sequoia. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all already know who you are. You up in that thing. Now I'm gonna just mix this. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. Kosher, salt, vanilla. Right, okay. All right, we just mix it up. Okay. Usually you would like mix this by hand, but I like a fluffy buttercream. Not that like soppy stuff that they want you to make. Start off low. Girl, start off low. Don't play yourself. Also, I put a little bit of plastic wrap over my baking soda because baking soda be going flat and bad so fast. The key to baking is having your baking soda be like fresh. Your cookies will not come out good if your baking soda is old. It is like something you can't put your fingers on it. You're like, why is my cookie so flat and why is it so hard? It's the baking powder, baking soda. How much though? Wait, how much of what? You come so far with the kitchen mixer. No, period. I have. Did he say when he will start posting on there? Very soon. Very soon. Before the end of this month, there will be a video up. And I'm going to be posting as often as I want to post, which is probably going to be more often than normal. Because if I learned anything, is that VLOGMAS showed me what my bandwidth was. I kind of ate that up. I'm not going to lie. When I look back on it, I'm like, oh, so I can do this work. Oh, that looks delicious. I kind of really ate VLOGMAS up. I'm not going to lie. And I didn't want to give it to myself. I really didn't. I was just like, let's just do the work and let's just put the video out every single day. Like, let's just do it. It is not an easy task to build a story and show it in vlogs in an episodic manner where people are like wanting the next vlog right now. Like, it is, I have so much respect for people who do this for real. Like, they make, like Abbott Elementary, they make episodes for people and they have to keep the story going and they have to make sure everybody's engaged and all that stuff. It is not an easy task. And I chose to use VLOGMAS as a as a challenge to myself to see really what I was capable of in terms of telling storytelling, in terms of editing and all that stuff. Cats and Pokemon, thank you. I got another $5 holiday bar. You took the advice. Go into this is what you gotta do. You gotta go into the office. You gotta say, I need that to go up, up, up. My holiday bonus. You got another $5 holiday bonus. Stop lying about the sink. You looking goofy. Yes, VLOGMAS is fire. It's giving whiplash with that comment, but okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit over here, so we can whip some air into the frosting to make it a little bit more fluffy. Okay, please, my work did a $10 extra. Are y'all serious? $10? But thank you, Cats and Pokemon. I'm gonna get the girls gonna see the thing. And honestly, I think y'all will be kind of gagged when you see the thing. You're gonna be like, whoa. I'm gonna film that thing where you literally like, maybe either tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna upload it immediately over on Patreon. Shout out to Malay. Just signed up. Oh, I'm so happy y'all get to like message me. $10 is crazy. My sister literally got a $500 bonus. That's what I'm talking about. Up. We need the numbers to go up with them bonuses. It's gonna be a bathroom sink. It's not gonna be a bathroom sink. We got about 32 seconds left on the cookies, and then I'm gonna put in the other, thank you, Suddy. Even if it's the lowest tier. Shout out to Suddy. Suddy putting in the work. Thank you, Suddy. Sudi. I got a $200 bonus. Period. What does that even mean? Bonus? Is it like a one-time thing? The bonus is like a one-time like Christmas thing, and it's based on like how well y'all did during the year. And a 10% raise too. The cookies are done, and they smell good. Okay, so you can see, I don't know how to show y'all without dropping these hoes, but the ones that were frozen, or rather chilled overnight, those didn't spread as much as the ones that we just mixed. I prefer the ones that are chilled overnight. You know what I'm saying? But both work. These just have a lot more spread. So what I want to do is just mix the other ones, whatever. Although I am afraid that they'll spread too much into each other. Whatever. Let's just put them in there. Should we move them a little bit? I'm gonna move them a little bit. Period. Shout out to Floresta. Shout out to Floresta. I'm so late to the live, but I'm locked in on Patreon. Period, Kirsten. I'm gonna move these around just a little bit because they're gonna spread quite a bit. I don't know where my cookie spatula is, y'all. But I'm gonna just move this over here. And this a little bit to the side over there. It's just this one I'm afraid is gonna spread into everybody. Okay. Yeah, I would usually just chill these overnight, but I'm trying to, Suddy said, y'all got the money, sign up now. Okay, okay, so, I keep saying Suddy. Sudi. Sudi, I appreciate everybody who's like supporting truly. Down to the bone, girl. I truly appreciate that. But for the people who truly can't do that, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will still get content. I still appreciate your support, you being here, even during this live stream. Like, I am thankful for y'all. Sudi though is helping. You know what I'm saying? Sudi is on the team, you know, for the girls. You know, so shout out to Sudi. We thankful for Sudi, but also for the girls who can't. You know what I mean? It's fine. Let me put this in there. It's 15 minutes at 3:50. Ooh, girl, and I'm gonna leave the recipe down below because this is my favorite recipe and I feel like I've gotten it down bad. I love you down to the bone. I love you, baby. You drive me crazy. I don't know the words. Oh, yeah, Beyonce would have me locked up, I think. If she put that mic out to me in the audience. Baby, let me rattle that. I'm going straight to that part because that's the only part I know. She'll be at any part of the song. She point that mic at me, I'm gonna be like, baby, let me rattle that snake with that denim on denim. I'm sorry, I don't know that other part, girl. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to speed the song up. Can you speed the song up? I'll be looking at her dead in her eyes like, speed the song up, please. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Kristen and Floresta, period. Okay, let me start cleaning up a little bit. We got some time before these cookies, you know, cool. That's my jam. This is my jam too. That whole album was so excellent. It was so excellent. And I don't even think, although I think it would be great as a tour concept. And hey, who knows? Maybe we will get a tour. That'd be so, it feels like random at this point, but sure. Like, I'll take a tour. Of course I would. But I feel like it was one of those albums where it's like, this is something for you to take home and listen to and dissect and have a conversation about, rather than you just wanting to go get up and party and dance, which was like Renaissance. Renaissance like gave us stuff to think about, but it wasn't as like dense in terms of the conversations that you could have about it. Well, maybe it was, but there was a lot of layers with Cowboy Carter, and it was really something that Beyonce was like, listen to it, the lyrics. It's not just about the energy and the vibe of it. It's like the lyrics. So yeah, these are literally all of the songs are my favorite. But I think my favorite literally is American Requiem. I just think it's an excellent song. I don't know. It's a little odd to have that be your favorite when it's Beyonce. You know, so you want like a bop, like Bucket or something. But I like American Requiem. Daughter. I would like to see all of the songs performed. Like, what do they all kind of look like? But, hey, that woman works very hard. Sudi said last minute sale, come back on pay to the Son of Will's Patreon. I'm crying. We're going to get Sudi on the team, girl. Baby, let me rattle that snake with that venom. Denim on denim on denim on denim. Give you high fashion in a simple white tee. B.A. jeans, D.A. blues, something like that. It's in them jeans. On my on Celestine. Sudi said no excuse, period. We gotta make Sudi one of the girls, huh? Let me see, how do I do that? Now I don't want to let me do it. What's going on? Is it my fingers? Give you high fashion in a simple white tee. It's not letting me do it over here. Maybe I have to do it over here. Here come a pretty little thing. Yeah, I like to turn it on. Levi jeans. So love you down to the bone. I love you, baby. Renaissance. As a moderator. Managing. Period. We got a new moderator. Give it up for Sudi. Period. Look at that. Look, she got a little badge. Welcome to the club, girl. Oh, Malay, send me a little message. I don't know. I don't know if you'll get your. I don't know. I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to your man, Malay. We got Aisha. Okay, I'm getting some other messages. I'm gonna respond to y'all's messages later. Oh my God, y'all didn't let me put on that. How long ago did I put the stuff in the oven? I forgot to put on the dang on. Dang, I forgot to put on the dang on thing. The timer. Okay. I put it in there. I took it out maybe, it don't even tell me. Like 8 minutes ago? About 8 minutes ago I put it in there. Dang. I put it in about 8 minutes ago. I'm gonna say like, we gotta put it in here for maybe like 9 minutes or something, I don't know. Dang. Them hoes definitely is spreading out. I set one for you. Oh, you did? How long do I have left? 11 minutes. Really? Okay. I'll put 9 minutes. I'm gonna check them at 9 minutes, and if it looks like 10 minutes and 30 seconds left. Okay, thank you. Girl, cause woo. Hey. I think I'm gonna have to make another batch of these cookies. I ran out of flour today, and I almost girl, you don't understand the stress before these live streams, because I'm like, oh my God, do I have everything? And you know what? I didn't take my fish oil, so I'm gonna take that right now. Girl, this the people keep asking me what fish oil did I take. It's this kind right here from Nature Made fish oil, 1,200 grams. I'm gonna take it right now. Because one thing about this fish oil is that it like, in terms of ADHD, girl, it's like, everything goes, it's like, focus, girl. It holds my head like this and it looks me in the eyes and says, it's gonna be all right, just focus. And then everything zens out and I focus. Because before this live stream, I was stressed out like, oh my God, do I have enough of every ingredient? And I'm looking and making sure. And this is all I got. This is all I got in terms of flour. But I had just enough, 213 grams. Thank you, Sudi. Thank you. Sudi said #1 fan, period. Took my one fish oil pill. I be having to pray to God every single time because that one right there was actually scary. Because they're so big. Why are they so big like that? Who decided to, why can't they make like smaller ones and then you take multiple of the smaller ones? It's probably too expensive for them or something. But I be so scared every time I take that. My life be flashing before my eyes. You take those, period. Do you actually feel kind of like do you feel different when you take it? Like, for me, it makes me focus so bad and I don't have as much anxiety throughout the day due to the fact that I'm able to focus. Like things like driving, going to the grocery store, things that would, cooking, things that would typically overstimulate me. Like, I have lots of anxiety around because I'm not focusing and I'm afraid that things are going to go wrong. But since I've been taking fish oil, they make fish oil minis. Who and where? What did you talk about? Same pill but smaller. What? ADHD has been killing me. I'm not saying that this will give you. They give me energy. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'm not as tired when I have these. I'm not saying that these like will cure. Listen, results may vary, girl. Talk to your physician before you start taking any old supplement. But for me, girl, this has helped me so much. And I was shook the first time that I took it, and I noticed how much less anxiety I was going throughout the day with. I was like, oh my God, I think it's that fish oil. And every day, when I don't take it, I notice. Like, I'm like, oh snap, I'm so scatterbrained and like everything. And then I take the fish oil and then I'm fine. Happy holidays. Yeah, y'all, it's about to be New Year's. It's so crazy how fast we transition into the different holidays. I never knew fish oil had that effect. Will stay putting me on. Yeah, you got to get into it. Like I said, consult your physician and, you make your own decision, and results may vary. I don't know how it is for other people, but I know that's how it is for me. But we transition so fast into like all the different holidays. I'm like, okay, we're in Thanksgiving mode, and then we're in Christmas mode, or Black Friday mode. Then we're in Christmas mode. Now we're in New Year's mode, and it's like, all these things come with it's like a whiplash of emotions. There's so many different emotions tied to each of these holidays. And the New Year is obviously one of the more reflective ones. And it's like a little scary this year going into 2025. But also I don't know, I feel, because I survived 2024, I feel hopeful for my own, because I feel like I've learned a lot by myself and learned so much this past year that I have a lot more tools in my tool belt to deal with stuff in 2025. So I feel prepared in that way. But I also feel like 2025 has lots of question marks around it. And that's what I think is the scary part of 2025. But I don't know. I would be hard. I feel like I would be hard pressed to find anybody who's been like, 2024 was the best year of my life. Like, I don't know. It threw me up and down and tossed me around like a rag doll. Any resolutions? I was thinking about this before I started this live stream. what was I saying? I was saying like in 2025 I want to I talked about it a little bit already. In 2025 I want 2024 beat your butt, right? It was just a lot. Y'all already know, y'all saw Vlogmas, but that was even those Vlogmas videos, that was the half of it. I didn't show you all the parts about my mom and my family and all these other things that were happening at the same time with my friends, and it was a lot. Girl, my lips have been peeling lately. How much time we got left on that timer, girl? We need that timer. This year I wanted to in 2025, I want to accept I need to stop blocking my own blessings. Like, I've been so afraid of accepting help, people supporting me in more direct ways, like people literally just giving me money or saying we want to help you on this journey in some kind of way. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna accept the blessings of help, because otherwise I'm just doing everything myself. And this past year was stressful because I was not accepting help from people who were literally trying to help me. And then once I did start accepting help, I realized that there's so much community in that. There's so much love in that. And I'm so grateful for my friends specifically this past year. My friend Uzo, who let me stay at her place for months for free while I got back on my feet. My two friends, Natalie and Osha, who came down when I was in the hospital, randomly I was in the hospital, and I was so stressed out by that, and they, without thinking, without skipping the beat, they hopped on the train and came right down to Philly to take care of me while I was in the hospital. Stuff like that. My friend Emily, who sent me flowers and goodies and stuff whenever I was really sad about a recent situation, and she just postmated me. I'm not gonna cry. Let me not do this right now. She sent me some cute little stuff, and she postmated it to me because she wasn't near, she was all the way in a different state. But I'm accepting that help now because it actually does make me feel better. And it is, I feel like it's God. It's God giving me the blessings that come through my friends, through people who watch me here on YouTube. People really are down to support me, and so I'm just that is the blessing that I'm constantly looking for or asking for. It's y'all are the blessing. So I think being more aware of that is my resolution for 2025, and just not playing myself. A lot of good things happen when I just accept the blessing, And I think you all should do that too. If pinpoint the ways in which you might be literally blocking your own blessing. Dang, these cookies spread so bad. Oh, well, not that much. I'm gonna leave them in there for about 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take them out. Shout out to Meet Carter or Carter. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to Derek. Period. Shout out to well, y'all are sending me messages, but we do got our Patreon now. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for merch in 2025. I'm gonna get that out as early as possible in 2025. I just want to, the thing is that I want to make sure that it's merch that will last. You know what I mean? If it's going to be clothes or something, it will last. There are some merch items that it'll be kind of a drip, kind of a feed of the merch. The things that I know are robust and things that I actually already own, I will put that up already on my website for you all to go look out and check out. Like the sticker and some other stuff. I don't want to give it away just yet. But then other things I'm still testing. I'm testing some of the clothing items to make sure after a few washes it's still holding up. Because I don't want to just sell stuff that falls apart. And if they were to fall apart, I have to check in with the supplier and everything. But I think that there's refund processes for that. But support Will's Patreon. He accepts Afterpay. Not he accept Klarna. Whoa, not Afterpay. I accept Afterpay. I don't know where you would. Can you do that on Patreon? That'd be crazy. Thank you, HJ. I appreciate that. It really is nice to know that you appreciate my Vlogmas. It's the first time. It's the first time that I actually kind of like got through it. I mean, I didn't do. This is like the 24th video per se that I put out. This live stream is the 24th thing that I put out. Well, not the 24th, because I also put out a few YouTube shorts and stuff like that. So I've put out over 25 pieces of content this Vlogmas, albeit some of them were live streams and some of them were shorts, but I definitely edited 20 videos back to back, and it's crazy. I talked about this already because I've already been vlogging for the Patreon, and I was talking about this to the vlog where I show you literally what my setup was like for Vlogmas, how I was like living in here in an apartment that I had just moved into, and I immediately just like set up for Vlogmas. And y'all are gonna be a little bit gagged, like, that's where you was editing? Yeah, girl. Do you have a P.O. box yet? Not yet. I'm gonna set that up. It's gonna be here early in the new year. I just got here. I literally just got here, so it's, it's like, I'm getting into all the stuff, but that is on my to-do list, and it will get done. That's one thing I'm so thankful for from Vlogmas, is like this knowing that I can get things done on time. I don't have to like wait for so long. How did you start the nonprofit? What are some take-backs from having it? Some take-backs? Take-backs from having it? What do you mean by take-backs? How did you start the nonprofit? Well, there's like paperwork that you can do. You can literally just go like how to start a nonprofit in your state, because it's different state to state. What you have to do, there's like some paperwork that you have to fill out, pretty much. And you just fill out the paperwork, and then you can either like send it in via mail. I don't know, it's different from state to state, so it's kind of hard to say. Or setbacks, that's a good question. I'm gonna take these out now. But I just, here you go. These are flat, but they are nice and round. So that's nice. But they're flat because I just made these holes. I'm gonna turn that off. Let those cool for a little bit. But so I started that. I filled out the paperwork, and I actually went into the whatever it's called. I don't even know what the building is called. Girl, I did all this research, and then I just did it. I was like, this is the year to just do it. So I just did it, and then they approved the application. Then you just, you have your nonprofit, and then you start doing. You have to write articles of, what is it called? Like pretty much, you just establish the rules of how everything is going to work. And there are templates and stuff online that you can use, or you can just write it yourself. I wrote it myself. Also, my best friend has a nonprofit already. My friend Uzo, she has a nonprofit called Skin of Color. Wow, why can't I remember anything? I'm gonna link it down below when I'm finished here. Let me actually look up her. It's too much in my brain to think about all the time. Yeah, Skin of Color Community. Yeah, I was there. I was right. I was just like, it's called Skin of Color. That's not right. It's called Skin of Color Community. And I actually, I spoke at one of her events, like early on in her nonprofithood, and she was very helpful too. Like my friend just kind of helped me with it. Not articles of impeachment. But yeah, you just kind of write up like how your nonprofit works, how, what you do, like what are the services that your nonprofit does, and that's all like legal stuff. You have to like do that legally so that when you get money, when you put money into the organization, like it fulfills those services specifically. You can't fulfill any other services. So for me, what the service is it provides resources to foster kids with curly hair, with natural hair, mostly black kids, but also, you know, mixed kids, kids that have curly hair who are in families of kind of mixed race where like the parents don't know how to take care of their hair. And so they end up not being able to explore that part of their identity, not feeling really connected to their like blackness or whatever makes their hair kind of curly. And so I give them those resources. And so it can be, there's a lot of things that I can develop to fulfill those services, like different workshops and things like that. And so that's what I want to do in 2025, but it takes a lot of work. And this is where we can get into the setbacks. It's like, because I've been doing this all by myself this whole time. Is like, I've been reaching out to everybody that I know, all these connects that I've had over the year. I have the cookies. The cookies are out, okay? The cookies are out of the oven, girl. They're not burning up. They're just cooling off. They need to cool off before we put on some cream on there, because the cream will just melt if they're too hot. But the setbacks are, I was doing this myself, and the concept at the beginning was, because this will change a little bit in 2025, the concept was build boxes of hair care. Like, I literally have sketches of the box that I was dreaming of that would be a part of this nonprofit. I am a big fan of writing everything down, drawing it out, like how is this going to work, whatever. And that made it so much easier when it came time to actually like build the or like actually apply for the nonprofit. I was like, what do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish? How will it look? And so I thought of this thing like a box, like a fun box that each foster kid would get, and it would have all the tools and everything in there for them to take care of their hair, like a little box that they get at an event or something. They go home, and maybe there's like a QR code on the inside of the box. They can like, you know, take a picture of that, and it takes them to a whole like course on how to take care of their hair, like a visual course. And it's for both the parents and the kid. And they can use the tools in the box to like figure out how to take care of their hair and establish a hair care routine for themselves. That's what I want it to be, like fully fledged. I would like for that to happen at least once. But I also recognize that after pulling all of my resources and reaching out to all these people who I've met over the past 6 years, like collabing for hair product or hair reviews and whatnot, all these beautiful, it's mostly black women. So shout out to the black women out there, because it is very clear to me that black women have been in my corner for a very, very, very long time. If not my mom, you know what I mean? All these people that I've met when they were starting their businesses, people like Olamide, who started Topicals, okay? People like Yalitza Jean Charles, who started Healthy Roots Dolls. I was in college, we were with the parties together in college. She was over at RISD, I was at Brown. All these people, Muja, who started Natural Club. When she was starting Natural Club, we was in the same, what is it called? We was in the same, well, she was a year before me, but we were in the same fellowship that was about starting a business and whatnot. And they like helped incubate your business. Like all these people who I met over the years, I was reaching back out to, and they were like so thrilled that I was doing this, and they really wanted to help out. And so also Mava, who started Bread. Girl, all these people sent me so many products. Bread sent me a ton of stuff. Also, Naturally Philla, y'all know Naturally Philla. I don't think she makes like YouTube videos anymore, but the person who started Ken Apparel with the satin line hoodies and all that stuff. We also were in, I feel like I knew her before from YouTube, but then we ended up in the same fellowship as well. And then she started Ken Apparel. And recently she had like a really fun deal with, I think Capital One. And so her face has been all over Philadelphia and on like big billboards and stuff. She's real cool too. All these black women who started these really cool like companies that all have to do with like hair care or skin care. I've met along my own journey in like really odd ways. And I've reached out to them because I'm like, okay, let's use our network. And they sent so many products, and I was just building these boxes out for these foster kids. And I partnered with Arizona Foster. I always get this wrong. I think it's actually Foster Arizona or Arizona Foster. It's one of those. And they would have like a few events every year for like, they were always like, we need hair care for like the black kids. It's so hard in Arizona. black kids are always with like white families that just have never taken care of their hair before, and so they kind of don't know what to do. And so the cookies are on the counter unless there's another baking sheet. No, the cookies are right there cooling off because they need to cool off a little bit. They just got out of 350 degrees, girl. Yeah, you see her commercial all the time. Philo is that girl. She works hard. She was also on Shark Tank. But yeah, so I built out all these boxes and I did multiple drops. So far I've done 2 large drops with bread and also Maui Moisture. Shout out to, I want to say it's Sheena over at she manages like quite a few companies, but she had a contact. She was my point of contact for Maui Moisture, and so Maui Moisture sent me a ton of stuff. So shout out to Maui Moisture to give to these kids. And girl, it felt so good. Even though it's a lot of work. This is what the setback is. It's like when you're doing it by yourself, it's a lot of work, and the model might have to change over time. So like I said, I was building out these boxes, and I was putting stuff in each of these boxes, and there's like 100 kids. So you build all these boxes. It takes quite a bit of time to like order the boxes, put the boxes together. I have logos and stuff. I have a special tape and special stickers and all this stuff and cards that I put in there that explain what the products are and how to use them. And I had to build all that out myself. And I had to build 100 boxes by myself on a timeline. Like I have other stuff to do too. So my whole living room is like full of boxes, and I'm like, okay, 1 Maui Moisture, 1 bread, 1 this, 1 that. It's like a lot. Ken sent like a bunch of really cool like bucket hats, satin line bucket hats and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. But I had to like distribute all that and then seal them up, and then I had to put them all in the back of my truck. Then I had to drive them all the way like 40 minutes out to this event that they were having, and you drop them off. And typically, what's also hard, and this is why my model had to change a little bit, is because with foster kids, there's like, you can't like ask who the foster kid is. Like, I can't know the foster kids really, because there's lots of privacy, right, around being a foster kid. And so it's like, it's hard to know exactly what they need, because I don't know. You can't ask like the gender, the this and that. You just know that there are some black kids that need some help. So I'm just like, here you go. Here's all this stuff, and I hope I'm not necessarily invited to the event. You know what I mean? To hand out the stuff, which I would like that. I would like to be able to just be like, here you go. Not to have my face be seen, but to literally be like, okay, so this is what this product does. Like, blah, blah, blah. I want to be able to like help with the education part of it. So here's how I want my model to kind of change in the future, which is, I think it's just going to be more like donation based, and it'll be more like gift card based. So it'll be like, here is a gift card for $50 for your foster kid. Here are the recommended products and what would be the kind of foundation of your hair care routine, like a shampoo, a deep conditioner, a styler. If you have this kind of hair, here's what you maybe could do. And have like some input from hairstylists. I've been talking to Tori, I've talked to her about this before, where, I want to develop a course for foster kids and foster parents later, like this year, where we can just provide that to them as a resource, plus that gift card. And then they can go to the store and pick out what they want, like the foster kid. I think that would be a much easier way to do this, so that 1, I'm not breaking my back building all these boxes, and 2, they actually get what they need instead of like what I give them, But that would require like donations and stuff from people, because it's a nonprofit. It's not, we're not necessarily, I can sell stuff, which is nice. And Rooted Youth, it's called Rooted Youth, my nonprofit, for example, if you didn't know. It's called Rooted Youth. And what I want to do in the future is sell experiences and products, maybe merch even, to raise money to buy these gift cards and build out that course for foster kids. And I think that's a way more sustainable way to do it than what I was doing before. So it's going to change a little bit. That's been the setbacks. And also because it's just been me, it's like hard to keep up with the social media of it all. So people think it's like not happening anymore because I just haven't posted much about it. But it's happening, and it still is happening, and people are still interested in it. But I just need help. You need help. You know, and also a nonprofit is not the only way you can help. You need only way to help people. You can be a for-profit organization and still help people. So that's that. Sorry to talk so much about it, but that's like literally a whole part of my life that nobody ever asks me about. But let me shout out to let me see what the other girls are doing, saying. Shout out to Jakai. I want to say it's Jakai or Jakai. I'm getting some messages. Y'all sending me, it's the girl sending me, and Carter. I'm gonna get back to y'all messages. Let me see if these cookies are. Period. Let's go. Let's get into it. Should I? I'm gonna do it over here. I love hearing the details about it. Yeah, I'm excited because this year I feel like I said, Vlogmas taught me a lot about my bandwidth. Like, what can I handle? What can't I handle? How can I get better at like making things happen? Because I don't want to do stuff and then have it fizzle out. You know what I mean? I'm not really on that no more. I'm moving on from that. I got some cream cheese on my dang on book, child. What the heck? We are eating it up. We love to hear you yapping. Yapping? Okay, let's see. We got the cookies. These are really flat cookies because we didn't do what we were supposed to do, which was refrigerate them for at least an hour. Well, I guess these are kind of flat too. But they're going to be like cute sandwiches, okay? Let me start with these actually. Oh, and they taste so good. I actually made one last night just to test how it tastes. And it's so good. We have our cream cheese over here. Let me mix it up one more time. Okay. We got our brown butter cream cheese frosting, vanilla frosting. Right here. Period. Waiting for Sudi to follow up on that. We know what we signed up for. Go ahead, girl. Let the chat know what we signed. Not y'all signed up for me yapping. Is that what you're trying to say? Dang, do I have another spatula in there? I'm gonna just use a spoon. I have tiny spatulas. But they're somewhere in there. I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and fluffy. Nice and soft and fluffy. Just a dollop on there. Period. Yeah, we're gonna hear that lip meat flat. I just want to talk about my little nonprofit, girl. Lip meat. That's crazy. Lip meat is crazy. And then you just stick it on top like that, and you got a cute little sandwich. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's sliding and slipping. It's sliding and slipping, child. Period. Period. We got one. Looks like an oatmeal cream pie. Yeah, except it's pumpkin spice, girl. Pumpkin spice cream cheese. And it's delicious. Period. I live for these cookies. I haven't made them in so long. We'll make some of the bigger ones. No, these are huge. These are huge cookies. Can y'all hear the can y'all hear music or no? Cause the last two lives I've had music playing, but it was turned down really low. You can't hear no music? You can? Okay. Is it like too loud? I don't know, cause I should have tested it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful cookie. Okay, period. A little, it's subtle. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted, nice and subtle. Let me put this to the side. Let me put this in the refrigerator, actually. Period. I have to learn, I have to lean into my laptop to hear it. Very elevator music. Okay. Giving elevator music. I can't believe that my last 2 live streams didn't even have the dang on music playing. But honestly, my last live stream, I watched it like 3 times already. I don't know why I'm hooked on my own live stream. Girl, I watched it when I was on the treadmill today. Doing my little 12 through 30, girl. I watched it right on back. Yep, yes I did. Shout out to Kiana. Period, Kiana. Welcome to the fam. The Patreon is now live. And we are going, there's definitely going to be a video by the end of the year up there. Because I'm definitely uploading something of my a sink review. Since y'all want that so bad. I'm going to give it to you. Perfect. Perfect. I'm about to sign up, period. Period. This might need a little bit more of this, actually. Stop playing. I can't even take it apart. Sync tier tune. Soon. Sync tier tune is going to be $1. It's going to be 99 cents for the sync tier. These are not even the same size, pretty much. Kinda. Okay, I'm ready to eat one of these. Like, stop playing. The cookie be so good. Y'all seen that video of Santana? He's like, y'all better come get you one of these. They got cookies in the Beyonce box. When he got that Ivy Park drop, and they gave him vegan cookies in there. Why y'all give Santana those vegan cookies? Okay, this last one, I'm gonna just eat it. I'm gonna just eat it open face. That's what I'm talking about. Period. Oh. This is the best batch I've ever made. This is the best batch I've ever made. It's the crunch, it's the bite. Like, it's so, the bite is so good. Like, oh my God. The bite, I wish y'all could get this bite. Like, it's nice and crispy on the outside, and then it's like chewy on the inside. But it's like a perfect crisp on the outside. And then the cream cheese, hallelujah. It's the brown butter for me. Oh my God. Okay, okay. I will leave the recipe down below, and I beg you all to make it. Okay? I'm begging. I am begging on my knees. Excuse me, I did not see a community post about this live. Hey everyone, hey Will. What we making? Well, we already made it. Sorry. We made, I'm gonna get the short name for y'all. Pumpkin spice sandwich cookies with brown butter cream cheese frosting. Okay? But we added a little bit extra cinnamon and extra nutmeg, as well as extra ginger, because that's what really does it, okay? It's hard for y'all to see it for real. It's a really flat cookie. Usually they're like a little bit more thick. You can make them more, I guess, I don't know how I would make them more thick. I think I would have to like freeze them or something for real. This is delicious. We want a fresh cookie to try. If I knew how to send fresh cookies to the girls without them melting and falling apart, and without them having some kind of foodborne illness in transit, I would do that. I would literally send y'all cookies. I need more of that. Should I put, because I want to make sure I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have to bake these other ones. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I gotta bake these. Bake 350. I gotta bake the rest. I gotta make them tonight. Sign up for the Patreon. Sudi said, sign up for the Patreon, period. We got our Patreon now. Shout out to Jamie. Welcome, Jamie. Jessica. I gotta make these right now. 1, 2. Dang, I gotta make more of these. I thought they would, like, they came out better than I thought they would. Yeah, them hoes came out way better than I thought they would. Cause usually I don't get that much flavor out of them. It's so hard to get that much flavor. The link is in the description box. Or you can go to patreon.com/WillOnAWhim. It's real simple. Who eating all this? I'm taking this to the girls. I'm taking these to the girls. Ah, it's so good. Like, hold on, let me wash my hands. And I have so much of this cream cheese left over. Girl. The cream cheese frosting ate this time. Usually I will not put as much sugar in there as it calls for because I'm like, that's too sweet. But this time it's tasting good. That sounded like shower water, not sink water. Oh, okay. Now you know that was my sink. And y'all really gonna gag when you see this sink. You gonna be like, wow, that's a really nice sink. Mm-hmm. Brand new. First one to use it. Mm-hmm. I did not just go to the shower to wash my hands. I didn't. I swear I didn't. I believe you. I'm gonna eat this. Sure I am. Scrape. It's too good. It was a regular thing. You heard the water hit the shower liner. Shout out to Chanel. Shout out to Raven. Period. And Jamie. And Jessica and Kiana. Little Debbie been silent since these cookies dropped. I'm gonna put the recipe down below for real. I hope one of y'all make it. And let me know too, if you make it. Cause I know I ain't crazy. But I'm gonna take these to the girls and get like a real review of the girls eating these cookies. Cause I really gotta, Yeah, and I'm gonna respond to y'all's messages a little later on. To whoever got EBT, God loves you, baby, because they got the government be stingy. No, for real. What you need for this recipe though is it's all pretty simple. It's some confectioner sugar, some regular sugar, some brown sugar, and you need a can of pumpkin, some baking soda, baking powder, some kosher salt, some vanilla, it's a lot of stuff, some pumpkin pie spice, as well as if you want to make it a little bit more, tune it to your liking. You add extra stuff that's already in the pumpkin spice, but you make it a little bit more. Bring the notes more forward. I like cinnamon a lot. Cinnamon tastes really tasty to me. I'm like, ooh, that's really good. So you put in more cinnamon, a little bit more ginger, a little bit more nutmeg, and then that's it. And some cream cheese and some butter. But you have to brown the butter. Don't play yourself. And if you don't know how to brown butter, look it up. But also know that you have to keep an eye on it, because you can black butter, and you don't want black butter. I would say it's better than a crumble cookie. It's a homemade cookie. It tastes good. The bite is really nice. They're not oatmeal cookies. They look like oatmeal cream pies, huh? But they're pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice sandwich cookies with the brown butter cream cheese frosting. I did put vanilla in them. Not today, it's payday. Dang, it's the icing for me. So it was made with ghee. No, it was made with regular butter. Shout out to Kenny. Popeye's biscuit. What is y'all talking about? Anyway, what are y'all's resolutions? Do y'all have a resolution for this year? Or going into 2025? Or are we speeding around the corner so fast that you forgot you even needed a resolution? Because that's how I feel. I sure am tearing this icing up. It's a whole pot of, look. Ooh. Ooh. We got a whole lot left. You can barely see. It's a whole lot left. And I'm going to eat it. Someone said, I forgot. Dang, I forgot. How to keep my man at home. Good luck with that. Will not Willie Crocker, period. To leave these boys alone for real. That's a lesson I need to learn. Get my business up and running while starting a new job, period. Reese's Puffs. Is it a chocolate business? A cereal chocolate business? Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up, period. I'm gonna be a woman in the HVAC field next year. That's what I'm talking about. I literally was thinking about, this year I was like, okay, if I'm gonna start a new business, what would it be? Fixing HVACs. Duh. Any home improvement business I think is stable, is one that will stay around for a long time. But shout out to you. Listen, if I have an issue, I'm calling you up. And you better know how to fix it. So go ahead and practice and study right now. I gotta put me first, Lucius, period. Hey Will, how was your Christmas? And thank you for the VLOGMAS. How was my Christmas? I was live. I went live on Christmas. So Christmas was real fun. Did you watch the live stream? It'll show you exactly how my Christmas went. HVAC is where the money is, no, for real. That and selling mattresses. Everybody need one, baby. HVAC is an at-home baking business, but also selling them wholesale. That's what I'm talking. What kind of stuff do you like to bake? Or is it like kind of a variety? Challenge myself more with my style, outward expression. Me too. This year, that's also something that I think is going to live on my second YouTube channel, but the Patreon, which is available now. Link down below. Shout out to the girls, signing up. Shout out to Joyous. Shout out to Kenneth and Britter. And all the girls, Chanel. But I want to, all the stuff, all the hauls and stuff, because there are a lot of videos that I want to put out, but I'm afraid that everybody's not gonna want to watch the video. So it's like I'm just gonna put all that stuff on the Patreon. Now, why would you do this while I'm at work? The disrespect. What did I miss? Oh, Stacy actually clocked in for one. That's nice. She clocked in and she doing her work and her job instead of over here shading me. Stacy clocked in, huh? Hey y'all, Stacy said. But yeah, I'm gonna put like the fashion content and stuff over there, all the hauls, because I actually have purchased up until, you know, I haven't really got to play in my clothes because I've been up until like this summer, or this past summer, I was buying a lot of clothes to really build out my fashion sense. Not my fashion sense, but my style. And I haven't really gotten to like play in my clothes, so I'm gonna do that on the Patreon, period. And also on the Patreon, I'm gonna be like getting my apartment together, so you'll see that. And I'll come back on my regular channel to show like final products and stuff, but y'all will see the process of me, quote unquote, decorating. Decorating for me takes forever. Like I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna decorate my living room. It's not gonna happen. It takes like 4 or 5 months for me to build the Pinterest board, for me to figure out what my budget is, to get the stuff that I actually like, to wait for the stuff to come in, to put it together, and then be like, oh, I don't really like that, and then send it back and find something else. It takes too long. It takes too long. But in terms of cleaning up, because I actually have no furniture right now, like all my stuff is in boxes, and I got rid of my bed, my bed and the bed frame, which under the bed was actually a big place for storage for me, I'm realizing. So now all my stuff is just kind of out. My TV stand, my coffee table. I had a big dresser that I got rid of. My dining table got rid of, I sold. And these are things that I didn't want to get rid of. I just didn't have space, and it was too much work for me to move out immediately with all that stuff. Let's see. Kyoka, is that how you say it? Maria, period. Welcome to the family. Where did you get your favorite mesh top? It was your other haul with black stitching. Where did I get it? Which one? I have a few mesh tops. They all came from one of them. I don't know which one you're talking about, but black mesh top. It would have either come from the long sleeve one. Where did I get that from? I don't remember where I got it from. Was Therp Cutie LOL? Huh? I ain't leave the girls. What does that mean, Takesha? Tiffy Cash? I can't see that far. Was Therp Cutie LOL? I ain't leave the girls. What? What? Tiff Cash, what does that mean? Am I tripping? Tiff Cash, what does that mean? What is Therp Cash? Shout out to y'all, I'm losing it. Shout out to Aniska. Name change. Oh, that's who you were. I see. It was a name change. Was Therp Cutie? LOL. I didn't leave the girl. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was like, what does Therp Cutie mean? I didn't understand what that was. I didn't get the wasn't making sense. But I see you changed your name. Yeah, I do need to sleep. Shout out to Aniska and Afro Boricua. Welcome. We got an OG in the building. And Tay. Shout out to Tay. The PR cutie Will. I'm dead. I did not know that's what you was talking about. Somebody said I was lost too. Okay, it's not just me. Oh my God. Yet again, I didn't put a timer on. What is wrong with me? That fish oil needs to kick in now. Please tell him what it means. He's losing it. I figured it out. I'm a little tired, you know what I mean? But I wanted to make sure that I came up here and I told y'all about the Patreon. I was going to bake these cookies whether or not y'all were here tonight or not. So, I was like, let's just bake the cookies and talk about the Patreon. Here we go again. But I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited for all the new content that's coming. I feel renewed, you know what I mean? We are turning the new year. I wanted to make sure that this wasn't just some like gust of creativity that comes every single year around this time. That this was something that I truly was ready to commit to. And like, it's about time. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense for me anyway. What time is it here? It's like 10 o'clock here. It was making sense for me anyway. I was like, I need another place to, you know, and I decided against YouTube memberships. Even though I think it would be easier for y'all to just like join here. And when people are watching my YouTube channel, there's literally a join button right there. I don't have to do so much to like get people to know that I have a Patreon, you know what I mean? But YouTube, one, they take a lot more money. They take a lot more of the cut. And it's like, for what? Like, why? There are some like nice kind of conveniences. I think it's more of a convenience fee. And I was like, no. Cause what I'm planning on doing with the money that I make from these things is reinvesting it into this. Like, I want to get to a point where I can hire somebody to help me edit videos, where I can build out a team, where we can make this bigger and better. This has been my vision for the longest time. Like, I've been wanting a YouTube channel for my entire childhood was like me watching YouTube videos, and I just saw people who were operating at like a large. Shout out to Stacy over there. Now Stacy can go throw shade at me over there on the Patreon too. Shout out to Patreon. Shout out to Stacy over on Patreon. I didn't read what I subscribed to, but you're welcome. Now you just subscribe to any old thing, girl. You better read that thing, girl. You just handed your man over to me and your job. I got all your information. Now I got your credit card, baby. You should have read the contract. But I've been wanting to do this for so long, you know what I mean? And I have a vision for like how I feel like I've already met quite a few goals, and I'm so thankful for the community that we've built here. I do have a vision that is even larger, you know what I mean? And I've been working. I've been putting in the work for the past 6 years, and I will continue to do that. But this time it's more about like, how do I hone it to make it? How do I gas it up for real? You know what I mean? Because I see everybody else doing it, and I don't want to be like, oh, it's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. Ain't nobody really watching black gay guys on YouTube. No, I think I can figure this out. I love this community too. I feel like y'all are so much fun. I'm so also happy that like I motivate people. I get the people going. Period, Sudi. I truly feel like I lucked up. I found like it was so black. It's so cool that I have y'all. You know, it's not just like random corny people who follow me. Y'all are actually funny. Y'all are actually cool to hang out with. Like, I'm so thankful because I could have been stuck with anybody else. I see some people. Well, I was just watching a video today and I went into their comment section, and why everybody dogging him out over nothing? Like, it was just this guy who was like, "Oh, I'm gonna show y'all my apartment and stuff," and everybody in the comments like being hella mean to him. I'm so thankful I don't have that. You know, like y'all are actually so nice. Oh, thank you, Tim. Yeah, I don't know how long that had been in there. I love y'all too. I truly do. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for this entire year. Y'all sticking with me. Like, even after that 3 months of me not posting at all when I was going through hell. Stacey said I'm the nicest, to be honest. Okay. And yeah, and I'm Queen Latifah. Yeah. I'm Queen Latifah. Set it off. That was me. Patreon is about to be lit. No, for real. I can't wait. I was like, oh, should I have stuff up there already? Like I was going to like quickly put together a video, but no, I want to like do stuff that I actually want to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to force myself to make stuff for you. I'm gonna try to be like as quote unquote consistent as possible. I think consistency is like important, but sometimes it can be kind of a drag on your creativity. Will equals Queen Latifah. Makes sense. Right. Stacey said, hey queen. Yeah, but I think it's like, I want to make stuff that I'm actually excited about. I think that's more sustainable than just trying to put out a video every week or whatever. But I do want to make like y'all subscribing worth it. So I'm going to find the balance. I already know that I can make quite a bit of content after doing Vlogmas. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. And I've honed my editing process too, to where it doesn't take me as long to edit anymore. So that's cool. But I'm excited to do stuff that I want to do, you know, do the fashion stuff, the home improvement stuff, like geek out a little bit, talk about the nonprofit stuff if y'all want, you know. If y'all want to learn about fitness, you can ask me about that and I'll make videos for that. I for a very long time also wanted to make workout videos, like some cardio workout videos to like music and stuff. And so maybe I'll even like develop a fitness course kind of. You know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I kind of want to do that too. And like really get into it and just like give it to all. And then people on Patreon, they can just have that. I feel like that would be so much fun to like get me and my friends and we'll like actually, cause I feel like I have a plan, you know what I mean? I feel like I can get the girls to, you know, so to say, I would love that. That's what I'm talking about. Like I want to just develop some fitness things and I can just live there. So I can just make a package of videos and that just will live on the Patreon and, you know, you can use those videos however often you need to use them to like do your thing. Yeah, that's why I'm so excited about that's what is getting me excited about the Patreon is that like, there's so much to make that I don't feel like, there's a plethora of ideas. I don't feel like, oh, I just signed up to do this Patreon thing, but I don't know what to post on there. I have so many ideas that I'm ready to like, cross them off the list. Also on YouTube, maybe I might do like every once in a while just to give you kind of an idea of what's happening over on Patreon, like upload something to YouTube, you know. Check the cookies. I think they need a few more minutes. They don't look fully done, I don't think. I don't know how long they've been in there, girl. Let me actually check. When did I put them hoes in there, Lord? Oh my God, when did I put them in there? Not 20 minutes ago. Okay, I was eating the, dang, I was going ham on that icing. I was really going ham on that icing. I was eating that icing. Dang, how long I was in there? Sitting there eating that icing. Did I put the cookies in there yet? Golly. Was he gonna eat the spoon? I was about to eat the spoon. Y'all didn't tell me. It's been like more than 15 minutes. Or did I? I think I need to take them things out of there, huh? 4 more minutes, you think? Okay, we'll give it 4 more minutes. Thank you, Portia. Was it Portia? Yeah, thank you, Portia. Portia. Oh my God, also, I can't wait for the shows to come back on like Big Brother and stuff so I can do like show reviews and maybe we could watch the shows together on live. Everyone tell him 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. I'm ready for 2025 in terms of like making stuff over on the Patreon. Shout out to Beverly. Shout out to Dash. Shout out to Stacy. Period, Stacy. I'm glad we got the OGs, like the foundation members, the members of the foundation over at the Patreon. Yeah, I'm excited for this year. I'm ready for more games. We be stressing. Yeah, I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to set this up as fast as possible. I'm doing my best to unpack and handle business and handle this YouTube channel and the Patreon and stuff like that. And what's nice is that I have the energy. This is the first time in a long time where December I was not depressed. And I truly think it's because of fish oil. I'm not gonna lie, I truly think it's because of fish oil because it kind of is like a mood stabilizer or something. Whenever I'm feeling like a little sad or anxious, I'm like, and there's no real reason, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, I didn't take my fish oil. The product placement, all right. And that's why I take my nature-made fish oil pills. They come in all kinds of sizes, apparently. Miniature size and big sizes. If you want to swallow a big, thick pill, you can get the big one, the big body fish oil in 1,200 milligrams from Nature Made. You can find these at your local Kroger, CVS, or Walgreens. Many people might say these make you burp bad, but many people might say that these make you burp bad, but I say that they don't at all. Actually, they make your breath smell good. To be honest, get into it. Or where's Will Sink? Big thick pills, pills and potion. Every time I take one of those, I sing that song. Pills and potion. Shout out to Angel. I recognize that name. Shout out to Angel over at the Patreon. When you burp and it tastes like fish. You gotta get that. Because I have two versions. I have another one here. This one's 1,000 milligrams. Because sometimes I'll just be like, I'll have left this home when I'm traveling. I'm like, dang, I left my fish oil pills. And so I'm like, just buy a whole nother one. Just buy, because they don't, where can you buy supplements that are just like a little one supplement? Do they have those? Like, I would like to go to a CVS and buy just like a single serving of a supplement. Cookies? Should I take them out? These are, I thought they said burpless on here. Oh yeah, they do. Does this one say burpless? This one don't say burpless, but this one say burpless. It's 1,000 milligrams. I'm like, how do they make it burpless? What does that even mean? I'm gonna just take these out, I guess. I mean, they look done. Whoa. They look done. Pills and potions, we're overdosing. I'm angry, but I still love. Dang, how do people do? You. I did not mean to throw up some gang signs. I swear I'm not in the gang. But how do people do? It'd be like this. No. Yeah, there we go. Is that? Is that right? Still love you. I still love. Hey. I still love. Hey. Pills and potions. Hey, we're overdosing. I'm angry, but I still love you. Inglewood, not Inglewood. Girl, I don't know nothing about that. I'm from Pleasantville, New Jersey. I'm not from Inglewood. I'm from Pleasantville. New Jersey. Right outside Atlantic City. It's love and hearts over here. What's that song? It's about Justin Bieber. It's like, hearts all over. No, that's Chris Brown. Hearts all over the world tonight. Oh, I'm into you. And girl, no. Else but you. Hearts all over the world tonight. There's hearts all over the world tonight. Back in the day, them songs really was a bop. What happened? Do y'all like Chris Brown? I don't know who my audience is when it comes to Chris Brown. I don't know. Some of y'all, because I know some of the girls still really, really like him, but I'm just like, a lot of things have happened since he was a kid. No, he has good music. I remember one time he put out like 26 songs or something on one album, and I was like, I didn't even try anymore. I was just like, okay, that's enough. Somebody said, no. I'm neutral to him. Okay, love Chris Brown. Okay, see, some of the girls really still really like him, but I just don't. I don't know any of his newer music. I know all the stuff from when we were younger, like I can't even think of it right now. Too many songs. 26 is egregious. I just remember one album he put out mad songs, and I remember driving and being like, what? Because I heard it on the radio that he had put out an album with like 20-something songs. I was like, that's a lot of songs. It's almost so overwhelming that it turns me off. I'm like, I don't even want to sit and listen to that. I don't know if it's like 20. It was like 40 or something, right? Let me see if that's true. "40 songs. Heartbreak on a Full Moon. 45 tracks on one album. No. This thing say 45. That's a lot of songs on one album. That's crazy. I couldn't do it. I said 26. I was being generous. 45 songs on one album is truly crazy. I said I'm not doing it. I think it was like 20 on one side, 20 on the other side or something like that. I don't know. That album got some books on it. My problematic fave is Kanye West. I can't. Is that really a good album? He was in the booth for real 45 times. Who's paying for all this booth time? Angela said, hey, Will, hey. Hey. Why y'all haven't liked the live yet? I know, why y'all haven't liked the live yet? You, go like the live. It would be nice if you liked the live. I was talking about this to the Patreon vlog that will go up at some point, where it's like, the likes are really important because YouTube really is interesting. Maybe I'll just save the whole conversation for Patreon. I'm gonna save it for Patreon. Have you had time to ride your bike in Georgia? Not yet. I just got here. My bike been in there. Hey, little shorty. Oh. What's that song by Chris Brown where it's like, let me scoop you up or something out of the car. Let me pick you up. Something about. What's that song back in the day? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Someone said, please no more Chris. Why are we talking about Chris Brown? Because it's this one, Fine China. It's the 7th Street or something. Kiss Kiss? No. I'm talking about his stuff back in the day, the stuff that I remember that he made back in the day that I was like, oh, that's good. But then a lot of stuff happened with Chris Brown and his music that now I'm like, I don't. Not no air. Will trip out for us one time. What does that mean? Trip out? Wall to wall, run it, pop it. See, you can run it. If you're man on the floor, if he ain't, let me know. You can see you can run it. If you need, I can run it. I can't remember how the song goes. It's like, it starts off, oh, I just heard it a little bit. It's like, dang, I don't know. I can hear the song, but I don't know any lyrics. Sorry. Sorry. But it's like a real, oh, excuse me, miss, yeah. How does it go? It's like, excuse me, miss. Saw you from across the room. Why can't I remember the melody? It's literally that song, though. How does that go?
council is stalking it.
Okay, TikTok. Excuse me, miss. Saw you from across the road. How does it go at the beginning? It's called Yo. Yo. It starts off like do, yeah, ooh. Tell me, fellas, have you seen her? It was about 5 minutes ago when I see the hottest chick that I never ever seen before. And they say, oh, I don't know the lyrics. It's ago. I gotta give her game proper, speed it so she hit it, and it is I gotta stop her. And what she like about my style? Oh my God, that song back in the day used to eat down. I want about a style. Saw you from across the room, and I got to leave you here with me, oh baby. Clap your hands like this, clap your hands like this. Shorty grab about her hand, make her understand how it's made to dance like this, hey! Those songs ate back in the day. It's like, why couldn't he just stick to that? That was good back in the day. That was a good song. I don't care what nobody say. That is Hall of Fame top 10 songs. Made to dance like this. It was back when people were like, it wasn't all this like rah. You know what I mean? Drugs and ugh. It was like people were actually talking about courting in a very cordial, nice way. You know what I mean? There was, at the same time, there was some stuff about booty shaking and this and that and, you know, booty thang or whatever. I still don't even know what that means, but I feel like that was a real thing happening at the time. But with with some of the young girls, Chris Brown, these songs were not crazy. I mean, non-toxic Airbnb, people were singing about like love for real. I'm gonna go back to work. Bye, y'all. Bye, Stacy. That was a movie? I thought that was a song. I thought that was a song. What is that? Oh, by Omarion. Ugh. These people ate. Shout out to Justine. And Carly. I'm gonna respond to y'all messages a little later. You'd love Residual. It's a song for real. Remember when Erica Mena worked at the Dash store? These were good times. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had fun back in the day. Okay, y'all, I have to actually go. Yeah, I have to actually go. So, we're gonna wrap this up, okay? I'm gonna leave the rest of it. I'm gonna come back a little bit later and I'm going to respond to y'all's messages on Patreon. Shout out to the girls who signed up. I love y'all down. Thank you so much for supporting, and I can't wait for all the content and stuff that'll be rolling out on Patreon. I don't even know how it necessarily, I guess there's turn your notifications on for Patreon, I guess. That's how you would know that stuff goes up. And if you have get the app, I think that would help too, if you have the app on your phone. I don't know how y'all use it. I love a good desktop moment. I use mostly desktop. I even look at Instagram on desktop, girl. That's what I do. But maybe y'all just have everything on your phones. But get the app, turn on the notifications. There will be a video going up before the end of this year, at least. In addition to a review of my sink. Okay, we're gonna get that up and ready for y'all. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love y'all, and I'm gonna come back as well and put the recipe to these cookies down in the description box. I beg you to try it. Just try it. Just have fun with it. Put on some music. You know what I mean? If you drink wine, get a little glass of wine, and just put on some cute pajamas. Watch a TV show, and just take your time with measuring stuff. I'll put both cups if you don't have a scale. I'll link a scale down below, but if you don't have a scale, I'll put the cups and the teaspoons and all that stuff measurements out. Just take your time and enjoy it, and take that time for yourself. Maybe you can do it this weekend. But that's it, y'all. I love you. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. So now I made the announcement is this. That right there. Sorry. That right there. That right there. But my arm was so long, golly. Ew. Stop. Look like I'm about to give you a big hug, huh? Where my hug at? Type of tease. Thank you, Rosie Rose. All right, good night, y'all. I really have to go right now. I also have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna just end this a little abruptly. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Bye, y'all. See y'all soon.